Thousands of Brits dream of starting new lives in the sun.
This is lovely. That water's so warm.
Drawn by the promise of cheap property and a very different way of life.
Look at the office. Could be worse, couldn't it?
But there's not always time to relax.
This is not something for the faint-hearted.
I don't think it's going to be ready.
As they launch brand new businesses.
I'll definitely enjoy my bed this evening.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Now we're with a new wave of expats.
All our worldly goods.
Opening restaurants and launching boats in Spain.
She's the admiral, I'm just the captain.
Vineyards and campsites in France.
It was genuinely giving me sleepless nights.
But will it be sweet success?
It puts us on the map, big time.
Or will things turn sour?
We are broke.
And can the latest Brits really find happiness in the sun?
How lucky you are to live here with me.
So lucky. Today, as opening night approaches for a new cafe in Spain,
Nothing good ever came from not being under a bit of pressure.
the heat isn't on in the kitchen.
I haven't got a cooker that functions, I haven't got a gas hob that functions, so basically I haven't got any cooking appliances there yet.
A hotel owner in Spain is on the search for a new future.
Oh my goodness, I could make this into an amazing house.
But can she make it happen?
So lucky. I haven't got any money yet though.
And a family make a huge sacrifice
What do you mean we've got to poo in a bucket?
for the sake of their French gite business.
I think I will convince him. Because he's so British.
Frihiliana in Andalusia. Voted the prettiest village in the region on many occasions by the Spanish Tourist Board. This is a place that takes tradition seriously. So seriously that there's even a law making villagers whitewash their homes and shops each year to maintain its Moorish charm. Hardly surprising, it attracts a wealth of discerning tourists who visit to experience the real Spain. And aiming to give holidaymakers a taste of luxury is hotelier Tanya Miller. She moved here to start a new life with her 2 children 6 months ago.
My aim as a hotel is I'm hoping from what I've learned over the years that I'm able to produce a 5-star quality experience. I don't want to have complaints.
It's early June, 3 months since Tanya opened the doors of her boutique hotel.
Right, let's show you up to your room.
And so far, so good.
Absolutely beautiful. It's just a little oasis by the looks of it.
Beach house if needed.
Thank you very much. It seems very, very quiet, very calm, and really looking forward to a couple of nights staying here.
But juggling a hotel and being a mother is proving exhausting for Tanya.
You don't get a break from anything. The guests can knock on your door day and night. And there again, doubling it up with children living on your doorstep as well is probably most people's idea of hell.
To make running the business and raising a family more bearable, Tanya and the boys have moved out of the hotel and are now renting a new home outside Frihiliana. But she'd preferred to make a more permanent move and buy a family home.
About 10 minutes away from here, there's a property I've found. I don't know who the owners are. I've been trying for about a year and a half to find out who they are. So today I'm hoping I'm going to have a little bit more luck because I have left one note on the door already.
There's no end to the amount of villas and fincas on sale in the hills around Frihiliana, many with fabulous vistas and huge swimming pools. But Tanya has her heart set on this place.
No, nothing.
But who owns it is a mystery.
When I left the note, it was a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and that's moved already. Maybe they just don't want to call me. I don't know. There's a ghost saying, "Come in." Give me the heebie-jeebies.
But the spooky ruin isn't dampening Tanya's high spirits.
It's got a fantastic view. You can see the sea from here.
After it's done up, This could be a permanent home for her and the boys.
Big barn. Oh my goodness, I could make this into an amazing house. The size of this with the conversion, you're looking 2-bedroom house already here.
But her plans don't end there. She sees this as the perfect location for her new business idea, luxury camping.
When I first moved over, I was toying with the idea of a glamping site or a boutique hotel. I still want to do the glamping. You need to have over 10,000 square metres. I'm hoping this fits the bill. But as I say now, it's no good dreaming. I've got to find these people.
But she's not giving in.
Let's leave one of my cards on the door. Yeah, they'll do the trick until they come and take it off. But hopefully, if I keep pestering, they'll eventually give up and sell me the property.
The Dordogne in southwest France. It's long been a popular spot with the Brits who flock here to escape the hustle and bustle and enjoy food, wine and beautiful countryside. Many choose to make a more permanent move, supporting themselves with the tourist euro by letting out their gites. And just outside the tiny village of Rouffignac, Mark and Sylvie Young are in the second season of their holiday rental business.
Et voilà.
It's early June and their guests, Ron and Karen, are coming to the end of their week-long stay.
Oh, we've had a fabulous time, yeah. We couldn't have asked for anything more, yeah. We've had really loved the house. We've loved socialising with you. Yeah. You're so warm, you could not sort of enjoy chatting to you, could you?
I said that 12 years ago. Yeah, here I am 12 years later, living in France. What happened?
While the guests have enjoyed a relaxing stay, they have been blissfully unaware of the work going on behind the scenes.
Well, we just wave goodbye and then
back to work, yeah?
back to work, yeah.
Okay.
They need to rent out their own home to holidaymakers to make the business pay. So Sylvie's flat out decorating, while Mark is making the derelict barn habitable for the family to live in.
Today, my mission is to complete the wall and door, maybe move on to the shower today as well. But I'll think about that after lunchtime.
Mark's already laid out the shell of their living space, and it's starting to look like a home, sort of, but it still doesn't have a kitchen, bathroom or toilet.
The toilet will be a dry toilet. But the children are really interested in it, which is great, because as I'm going along, they say, Papa, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What do you mean we've got to poo in a bucket?
Mark's loo might be very eco-friendly, but Sylvie isn't quite convinced.
I say, why are you on the dry toilet with a curtain? Especially that he wants to put it directly by the big double door of the barn. And it's like, okay, I'm on show now. Oh la la. Oh. I think I will convince him. Because he's so British. So I can't see him doing his number 2 with a curtain. Just a curtain, you know.
The couple started advertising their second sheet weeks ago, but with almost no bookings, their stress levels were going through the roof. Then Sylvie had a brainwave, short stay breaks.
We're not going to be booked up 8 weeks, Saturday to Saturday. We'll have some days where there is no one in. I said to Mark, let's open up the week and let's do a 3-night minimum stay and see how it goes. Bang! We had 5 bookings in 1 week.
Of course, Sylvie's great big smile on her face, like, oh, you know, I am the business king, and she is. It was her idea. You know, I do the building stuff, but Sylvie runs the business, and she's doing a brilliant job. I have told her a couple of times, it pains me to tell her that, but she's doing a fantastic job.
But it's great news. We're doing the right thing, and we're going the right way.
The new bookings will be a huge boost to Mark and Sylvie's finances, But if Mark doesn't get a move on fixing up the barn, the family will have nowhere to live. Spain has some of the most varied and expensive produce on the planet. In fact, the priciest ham in the world is the jamon iberico. A leg of this would set you back £1,800. In the town of Javier, personal trainer Lisa and husband Alex hope to bring something different to the meat-loving locals, the area's first vegan cafe bar.
Getting Spanish into a vegan cafe...
we'll trick them.
that's the million-dollar question.
We have a lot of confidence in our food, we have a lot of confidence in our chef, and we have a lot of confidence that there's a gap in the market for what we're offering.
But at the moment, there is no kitchen, there is no bar. So, yeah, the pressure's on me, hopefully, to get all that ready quickly.
It's early June, and outside, progress is being made at the cafe. The terrace flooring is laid, and the canopy is up.
Para mí, es importante es...
And the new business finally has a name.
Perfecto, nada más.
Look really good. Perfect size as well.
That's it now, isn't it? We have a business. Once you have a sign and a website.
That's the good news. The bad news is that the cafe bar still looks like a building site.
One for here, we need for the taps.
And they have less than a week to sort it.
I need 3 in total. One is for the beer, one is for the dishwasher.
This one stays.
Okay. So we need a double one plus the pipe, okay.
They've already put back the opening by 2 weeks, but with no kitchen in place, there could be further delays.
For the sink, I need the connections for the waste. The problem with this is it doesn't have a pump. We need a flexi tube, the same. Okay, so can you make me a list of exactly what I must buy? Right now. You make me the full list, I go, I buy all, and I bring.
I'll write in Spanish, so they understand.
Please, perfect. Nothing good ever came from not being under a bit of pressure. So we'll be fine. Right, that's our full list.
For business partner and chef Debbie, the delays are a nightmare. She's having to perfect her menu at home.
I've never made a vegan chocolate cheesecake before, so this could be a total disaster.
A cheesecake with no cheese sounds like a challenge.
What's normally biscuit with butter is replaced by dates and nuts, and quite sticky. And then the filling that would normally be cream cheese is chocolate and cashew nuts blended into a cream. That's good.
But no amount of chocolate can sweeten the frustration of the delays. To really fine-tune her recipes, Debbie needs to be in a professional kitchen, not stuck at home.
I was hoping to be in the kitchen. I was hoping that this would have been all done and dusted by now, that we'd have tried all the recipes in the kitchen. I haven't got a cooker that functions, I haven't got a gas hob that functions, and I haven't got a plancha grill that functions, so basically I haven't got any cooking appliances there yet.
Alex is trying his best, though. He's had enough of waiting, so is chasing down the plumbing gear himself.
Como estos, de 40 de largo no quedan. ¿Quieres de 50? ¿Va bien?
As if I'm going to be worried about what length it is. As long as it fits, I don't care.
But a perplexing pile of pipes, tubes and connectors
Son 2 sifones.
are testing Alex's language skills to the full.
Tengo 2, pero el doble es solo para uno.
Vale.
Sí, también.
Te me falta uno más de estos.
I understand Spanish, but speaking's a problem. It looks like the sort of stuff you'd need to plumb in a sink, so that's good.
Eso es para conectar.
Back at the cafe, at least there's one piece of pipework up and running.
She looks good, she's cold. But yeah, it tastes nice.
It's a welcome relief after a stressful morning. And the builders are enjoying it too.
Another one. They say now in Spain, beer's cheaper than water, so It's one of the reasons I live here.
Chin chin todo.
Chin chin todo.
The builders are happy, but it's customers that Alex and Lisa really want to see raising a glass. And with just 5 days to go, it's starting to feel like it might never happen. Mid-June in Frihuliana, and Tanya's taking a day off from hotel managing and property hunting.
Benji, can you close the door behind you? Go. Mr. Helado.
Today it's fiesta time.
Oh, it's a big fancy castle!
This morning the family is enjoying one of the highlights of the year, the Frihuliana Feria.
This is part of the feria, it's the water part of the feria on the Sunday. It's just a refreshing day for all the kids to have fun, and a big water slide going down to the bottom. It's the 50th anniversary this year, so they're splashing out, literally. Can't even see! Oh my goodness! Refreshing!
In the height of the tourist season, it's back to work for Tanya. With rent to pay on her new home, she needs as much income as possible. Tanya's spruced up the flat she and the kids lived in to rent out. It's now a luxury apartment with kitchen, living space, bathroom, and 2 bedrooms ready to welcome guests.
Beautiful.
Really lovely
And cozy.
warm, yeah. I think that we love the hotel we have seen so far, and we think we are going to enjoy a lot the stance here.
It's a hit with the guests. So could this be a valuable new income stream for her?
If I rent out for 5 nights of the month, that covers all my rent. And at the moment, I'm renting a lot more than 5 nights a month, so financially it's doing very well.
The extra cash will also come in handy as she's had to take on a new member of staff, Marisol.
So welcome to the Millers. So this way, please.
Marisol has worked for Tanya in a previous hotel back in the UK.
So please, more than welcome to serve whatever you prefer. Do you want and need a cold beer or nice soda or some wine, please do it.
And has now agreed to rejoin Tanya as her right-hand woman.
She convinced me and I'm here. So that's quite cool. It's a good person to follow. You learn a lot with her attitude, everything. She's really good for everything. So yes, you will see me around much more with her.
And the improvements seem to be working.
So there you have. Thank you so much. And enjoy.
If the feedback of the guests is anything to go by.
Wonderful. Wonderful room, great. A lot of attention to detail and just wonderful, comfortable, beautiful accommodations. We were looking for something with a lot of charm and in the center of Frihuliana.
Peaceful, relaxing.
But it seems Tanya is no longer the only one with her eyes on the luxury accommodation market. A new boutique hotel has opened up right on her doorstep.
A few other hotels starting to pop up in Frihuliana, which is obviously healthy competition. But obviously it's not quite as great because it's right opposite my front door. It means that I need to get myself a little bit more superior to everybody else. You know, keeping on top of the game, keeping things fun, keeping them interesting, and make sure that you're up there with hopefully the best of the best.
Tanya can't afford to be complacent. She needs a few more tricks up her sleeve if she's to stay one step ahead of the competition. It's mid-June in the Dordogne. It's 5 days before Mark and Sylvie need to move into the barn for the summer.
I can hear the clock going tick, 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 tick. I can actually feel the guests packing, ready to come, you know what I mean? The pressure mounts.
He might have knocked up a kitchen and shower, but everything still needs to be plumbed in. The strain of the work is taking its toll.
Just started to get a little bit serious now, because I'm supposed to be finished on Sunday.
The biggest problem is it's cold. I've got a nasty cold. I'm full of it. And I really shouldn't be doing this sort of stuff, but it has to be done.
It's clear Mark is at risk of burning out.
It's not the French way, it's the English way. Go, 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 run, run, run.
It is slowly starting to bite.
With the gite also needing to be finished, Mark's had to admit defeat and accept the barn won't be ready in time. So he's swallowed his pride and accepted a lifeline from friends, an offer of a place to stay for the week.
My first reaction, because I'm so proud and stupid sometimes and independent, I sort of said, no, we'll be fine. But the more I thought about it, I thought, actual fact, say yes, take them up on that offer. So we know we've got an extra 5 days, so we can concentrate on the house. The main reason why I changed my mind was because our friends have got a lovely swimming pool, and I couldn't resist it. Simple as that.
After a week devoted to fixing up the gite, they're ready in time for their big day. Their guests are due in 6 hours' time, and Sylvie just has to clean the last traces of family life from what was their home.
Onwards and upwards, we carry on.
Giving up their home is a huge sacrifice for the Youngs, but Sylvie knows they have no choice.
This is the reality of life. You just try to find solutions to bring more income. And the mean this summer was to be in a barn. So that's all.
Mark, Sylvie and the kids will be giving up their home comforts for potentially 4 months. But their guests will enjoy 3 bedrooms, a family bathroom, a large open-plan kitchen, living dining space and French doors opening onto a terrace with views down the valley. With the hard graft over for now,
Allez, shop.
the couple can sit back and relax.
Kiss of life.
And welcome their inaugural guests to Gite 2.
You're a bow, you wait.
Roger and Asher Haig live in Singapore, and they're on a European tour which will eventually take them through Spain as well as France.
Hello, nice to meet you. Let's go in. Here you go, come on in. So...
Beautiful.
So this is your living space.
What a view.
What a view. Yes.
I think it has everything we need. It looks very clean, very modern, but very comfortable too.
Yes, I loved it. Every time I was like showing something, I was like, oh, wow. No, it was good.
After 12 months of working on that house, that's all you want. You don't care about the money, you just want them to be, just to love it, you know, because you put your heart into it.
Thanks to friends, Mark and Sylvie have a place to stay for the next 5 days. Work on the barn must resume in the morning. But for now, they have earned a well-deserved night off.
I just want to sleep.
And we're going to have sausage mash and baked beans. How French is that? I'm looking forward to that.
It's early June in Javier on the Spanish Costa Blanca. It's now 2 days to the launch of Lisa and Alex's vegan cafe. They have already put it back by 2 weeks, and desperate to avoid another delay, they've drafted in friends to help.
Here we have my best friend Shelley with us, best friend and hairdresser. Working with a different type of brush today.
In 48 hours' time, Chef Debbie will have her first opportunity to test her meat and dairy-free recipes on the public. And she's worried they're not prepared.
We still haven't got any trays for carrying drinks around on. We still haven't got any teacups. We have no feel yet for how many people have said
there's
yes.
Probably about 60 confirmed so far.
Then I think we need to rent some more wine glasses just to be on the safe side. You know, if 200 people turn up, we are a bit screwed.
Well, they'll just have to drink out of different things, won't they?
And it's not just what the customers will drink out of that's concerning Andrew and Debbie, it's how much they will pay for it.
If we're not making a good profit on a coffee, then as a cafe, that's a really bad thing.
If we lose 10 cents a coffee...
If it was 10 cents, I wouldn't be bothered, but I think it's more than that.
Okay.
Because you basically, every shot of almond milk is double the price every other cafe is spending on their milk, basically. So it's, I think we're...
Don't worry about every other cafe, just worry about us and...
No, but in terms of our profit margin...
No.
My proposal is just
Yeah.
that we... So these are standard prices, that we stick, for now, 10 pence on each one. Okay. Nobody's going to notice 10 pence.
Alex has to step in to settle the disagreement.
All I want to do is stick 10p on the cafe con leche and 10p on a cappuccino.
A 1.95 cappuccino is absolutely fine, no one's going to batter an eyelid. And a 1.70 coffee, no one's going to care.
There you go.
It's a fine balance between making sure that you are charging sufficient to cover your costs and the cost of ingredients, but also taking account of what the local market's doing. Now, I know we're quite different from everybody else, but in terms of the food we serve, but even so, I think we've still got to be in the same ballpark as the other restaurants around us.
It's now the day before the launch, and at last Debbie has the news she's been waiting for.
So it's Tuesday, 12:30, and I finally got a kitchen. So the day before the pre-opening evening, it's not bad. At least it's not on the day, so we're okay. See?
Debbie has a lot to get her head around over the next 24 hours.
Gosh, scary.
But at least the kitchen unveiling has lifted her spirits.
Service, please.
Alex, Lisa, Debbie and Andrew have been working round the clock to be ready in time for launch night.
I feel all right, my energy's all right. We can keep going. We're not hit 12 hours yet.
With their business about to go from pipe dream to reality, it's finally beginning to sink in.
I still keep sort of waking up in the middle of the night thinking, how did this happen? Because this was just a drunken conversation before Christmas about wouldn't it be a good idea to have like a plant-based cafe somewhere? And it's not even 6 months and it's happened. Like, how does that happen?
Okay. I had a wobble with Lisa. I think it was about 11:30 at night. I sort of had a wobble, definitely. I think there was more things going wrong than going right. For some reason, we just keep pushing to do more, and next challenge, and next challenge. People were saying, well, why a restaurant? I said, I don't know, but it seemed like the right thing to do at the time.
I think they're mad because these guys had the perfect life. They, taught yoga, they had a good business, good following, lots of spare time, lots of free time, and then they decided to do this. But I'm sure it'll be great.
They'll find out tomorrow when their first 60 customers come through the doors. In Freehiliana, hotelier Tanya Miller is in the middle of her first summer season at her boutique B&B. But another hotel has just opened right on her doorstep. So this morning, Tanya and her assistant Marisol are on a mission to drive her business ahead of the competition.
I've got a new idea. Well, not a new idea, one that I've been meaning to do, but now the hotel's up and running in Cannes. It's a concierge service. Nice. But I need to up my game a bit, and I want to make sure that I've got some really good services to provide for people that I have experienced personally.
And to kickstart the research, today they're going on a quad biking tour. There's just one slight problem.
She's petrified about motorbikes, actually.
I don't trust that much in her.
She doesn't trust my driving, and I have never driven a quad bike. That's why I'm not taking my children today, because I prefer to maybe lose Marisol than my two little lovelies.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you doing?
I'm Tanya from Miller's.
Nice to meet you,
Hi.
Tanya.
Nice to meet you. This is Marisol.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Carl is a fellow Brit who came to Spain looking for a new life in the sun.
I used to look at the mountains in Nurka every day and think how beautiful they were and thought that I bet everybody that comes here on holiday would love to go up in them mountains. So I thought of the idea with the quad bikes. So now, 6 years later, we have a nice, thriving little family business. So life's good now. Helmets on, sunglasses on.
Okay.
Ready to rock and roll, OK?
My passenger?
So I'm going to go first.
Oh, you want me to go
You're
second?
going to go after me
Okay.
second, OK?
I think they think I'm my liability. I think, I'm not sure how to stop yet, but we got it. We got it, we're on a roll.
As well as an adrenaline-fueled ride through the Andalusian countryside, it's a chance for Tanya to soak up some local knowledge to pass on to her future guests.
See that mountain in front of us? That's where we're going. And there's a tiny little village there called the Lost Village.
El Athabuchal, or the Lost Village, is a place steeped in mystery. The villagers fled during the Spanish Civil War, and since then barely a soul has lived here.
How many people would you say live in the village?
25.
25. What about you guys?
I know it's less.
18? Pretty much you're all completely wrong. There's 4 people live in the village. Big cheesy grin. Say cheese!
Cheese!
It's certainly been a hit with the customers, and it looks like Tanya has found the first excursion for her concierge service.
Brilliant. I'm going to hopefully get some flyers off him now, start putting some bits together and start promoting these things with my customers, because everyone wants to go to Athabuchal and there's so many great ways of getting there.
Tanya's plans for the future are also gathering speed. She's meeting her landlord, Paco, who has a house for sale.
One house here.
This could be an alternative to the ruined property she's had her eye on.
This property is for sale from the family. He hasn't got time to do it up. He owns the land over there as well, so he's going to show me this property, which is 2 houses, back to back, with 12,000 square metres of land. Let's go inside.
Paco wants €160,000 for the land and property.
It's in very good nick.
And it's perfectly located for potential glamping customers.
This is beautiful. Look at this. Look at this land, gosh.
And the property seems the perfect size for the family.
Oh, it's another little house. This is where the children can live.
Tanya now faces a bit of a dilemma.
She's got grapes. This place is brilliant. It's got everything I need, to be honest. It's got the views, it's got the land. Oh, it's spoiled for choice now. Now I've got 2 properties. We've found out who the owners are of the other one as well, so it's going to be a bit of a weighing up the pros and cons of both places, but they're both amazing. But I really like this. This is in a really good state compared to the other one for the price he's asking. It's what I'm looking for as well. It's more potential probably in this one.
But before Tanya makes a decision, there is one slight problem.
I'm in heaven. I'm so lucky. I haven't got any money yet, though.
Tanya needs to act quickly. Property around here is in high demand, so she needs to make a decision or risk missing out on her future dream.
Ciao, Paco. Hasta luego. Gracias.
In the Dordogne, after 4 days of grueling labour, the Young's barn is taking shape. The electrics are in and the bathroom is plumbed. This morning, Mark and Sylvie are making beds. But it's much harder than normal.
Sylvie's DIY skills a lot better than they used to be. You in? I knew you could do it.
With just the finishing touches left, Mark and Sylvie are almost ready to move into the barn with the kids.
Bed's done.
Give me a pillow. Where's my pillow?
Finally, it's starting to look more like a home than a place to store a tractor.
It's like camping, isn't it?
It's just like being on holiday, right?
Yes.
Keep the positive vibe, don't let it drop.
The family hope to be in by tomorrow, but there's still lots of jobs to do.
I'm taking the cobwebs. Oh, look at that door. Oh, no.
We were planning on just having like a camping gas stove, but Sylvie wants the proper hob.
Yes, my honeydew.
Oh, here they are, look. Here's those
Everything
butanes.
to make your life easier in a barn.
Before they move in, they also need to evict some of the current tenants.
Look at the massive one there. Oh, la, 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 la. It's behind there. I see you. Look. Look. Oh, see the box.
He's on the run, he's on the move. He's trying to get behind the box. Gotcha! Come on, you're going out.
The next morning, the barn is at last ready for the whole family to move in. It's no five-star accommodation, but for the family this summer, this is home.
It's okay, we're in. We're actually in.
Fit for a queen, I think.
For Dylan and April, the move to the barn is a great adventure.
What do I have here?
That's my teddies, remember? You put them in there.
Living in the barn was always a bit of a joke, and people used to laugh about it. And it's actually turned out so much better than we thought it would. And we aren't laughing anymore. We're back positive and sort of like, this is great.
Although there are a few things that might take a bit of getting used to.
Okay, I'm going to show you this only once, all right? I don't want to mess everywhere. This is really important. So you do your pee or poo in there, and then you lift the second bit up. And then you cover your poo or pee with sawdust. Lots of it, okay, until it's completely covered. And then close them both down, and that's it.
Okay, now we need a wee.
Okay, now you need a wee. Go on then, off you go for a wee.
Where's the door?
Meanwhile, the guests who've been living in Mark and Sylvie's home, Roger and Asher Haig, are coming to the end of their holiday.
House is great. It's got everything that we've needed. We're very lucky to be the first people, I think, in it since they finished the renovations.
This summer, any luxury will be given over to their guests.
Bye, bye.
Mark and Sylvie know it's their only chance of making the business work.
Our first night in the barn.
It's lovely and I love it.
Yes.
So, it doesn't matter.
But with potentially 4 months living on top of each other...
Don't get near me.
Could the positive mental attitude soon start to wear thin?
It's going to be interesting to see what animals come and visit us. There used to be bats in the attic. I'm not sure whether they're still here. I will find out tonight.
Now I'm watching, there's cobwebs everywhere.
I know.
Massive ones.
Yeah, there's some big spiders.
Oh, no.
It's early June on the Costa Blanca. This evening sees the launch night of Javier's first vegan cafe bar. It's a crucial day for Alex and Lisa, and their business partners, Debbie and Andrew. In just 5 hours' time, more than 60 invited guests will come to sample a selection of their plant-based canapes. But there's still work to be done front of house before the team are ready to impress.
We need to get inside completely ready, and then we need to start setting up the terrace because we've not even looked at how the sofas are going to work out there. It's such a good location. It's so close to the beach. Everyone walks past. I hope we get to prove the people wrong that it's not about the unit, it's about having the vision and making it into something.
The food tonight is free.
Cutting it fine. I'm really cutting it fine.
But the pressure is on for Debbie to sell the concept of a vegan cafe to the European tourists and the meat-loving locals.
We've got nothing prepared in advance. Everything's done from scratch today. Whereas in normal service, these things will be made a couple of days ahead, so it won't be as difficult. So today's difficult. We all moved to Spain for an easy life, but some of us chose to make it more difficult than it needs to be.
But help may be at hand.
Wow, and here come the staff. Front of house.
Front of house.
Lisa and best friend Shelley are ready for action and sporting the new uniforms.
It looks quite professional, doesn't it? It's weird because, turn around, ladies, give us a spin, because on the back, look at that. It almost looks like a professional outfit.
We are.
There's only 30 minutes to go now, and the pace is picking up.
I think I'm all right now. As long as I don't burn the toast.
Yeah, let's get rid of the toilet roll.
In just 2 months, they've turned round what has been known locally as the Doomed Unit into a modern, stylish cafe bar, ready to tempt the tourists and meat-loving locals alike.
I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling like people are going to come and we're not quite ready.
Ready or not, here come the first customers.
Come on in. Sorry, pardon. Nice to meet you. I'm Alex.
Finally, Javier's first vegan cafe bar is open for business.
Get your drinks first. Glass of red. Which one would you like? It's up to you.
Alex gets to grips with the bar.
This is the first drink. You are the first. Finally, the till is actually going to ring.
But the drinks in a holiday resort are the easy bit.
Perfect. I'm getting good at this.
The big challenge was always going to be their vegan food. So what will their customers think?
It's hummus, but without olive oil.
It's like a mushroom pate, but it's with a nice onion relish.
What is it? Chickpea mango salad.
I've not had pate for a long time, and when I tried it, I was like, okay, it tastes like meat. Yeah?
It's hoisin jackfruit, so it's our take on a Peking duck. Lots of interest in the menu. Everyone loved it at first, and they said the hummus tastes really good. I told everyone there's no olive oil, but...
The lack of meat does not appear to be putting off the customers one bit.
Nice. So,
It tastes like duck, but it's not the duck.
it's fruit. Oh, you like it? Yeah, good.
That is lovely.
Nice.
But what about the team of burly Spanish builders? A real test for the meat-free feast.
Very good, huh?
It looks like Debbie's vegan menu has been a hit.
I'm done cooking.
The food was hopefully healthy, and the takings on the bar definitely are.
The till rang. Yeah, I think for 3 hours work, we smashed it.
Everyone, all the meat eaters as well, coming back next week. Yep. Booking meals, wanting tables.
So the feedback is, love the food, love the concept, love the hard work. It's paid off, isn't it? So, job done. But it's just the start of it.
The launch party has been a great success, but Carver and Canapés are a world away from full menu service. Can they keep the tills ringing when they open for real? Next time, it's opening day for Javier's vegan cafe bar, but have Alex and Lisa bitten off more than they can chew?
If we're not going to enjoy this, and it's going to take up 12 hours of every day, it's going to be a nightmare.
Can two former helicopter pilots
Oh, I don't know how plumbers do it.
get their glamp site off the ground in France?
Now it's all guns to getting the money in, because very soon we won't have any.
And there's a buzz
Did something just fly out of there?
around Mark and Sylvie's sheep business.
The huge bee's nest was there. Oi, 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 oi.